So last time I left you with a column, a 4x3 column, and it was a meter long. Here's my file here. I'm wanting to show you how to use parametrics now, so you can make things. You can give this like a code or a parameter which you can then change. You could change the length, for instance. So if I put on a dimension from top to bottom here, that should be a meter if you've drawn it correctly. Double escape, then select that. And then this time there's a little button here which says create parameter. You want to create this a shared parameter. So press select. It wants to be an instance for this instance. It's saying that a parameter file doesn't exist. It says this the first time you ever create parameters. Once you've created one, it'll then keep using that same file. So I'm going to show you how to set one up. It's just a text file, so it's quite easy. So create a new one. So we've then got to create within here a parameter group. So let's create one, and we're going to call it parameter text. And then we need to create a group, so we press new here for group, and then call this parameters that you're going to set. Once you've got the group opened, you can then open a parameter within that, and let's call this length, column length. Look what it's here. You can choose different things. Common has length in it, so let's go for length. Press OK. You've got this now, so you're pressing OK on that, pressing OK again on that, and column length instance, yes, OK. So now it names this now column length, and this is now a parameter. If you went into this little box here, which is the family types and the parameter values, you can go in here. It says, look, column length 1000. So I could swipe that 1000, make it 900, and press apply, and the column has got shorter. I can also click on this. It says 900, and type in 1000 again. You'll see it grow this time back. Notice when you do this, it's going to keep one thing constrained. Constraints are here. So for instance, it's keeping this end, but not this end. This end is moving. There's ways of doing this by selecting, when you look at the ends, which ones are padlocked and which ones aren't. So sometimes when you go like here, you can see whether this is a locked thing or not. When you draw something, you can say fix it this end and do it from the other. These get quite complicated in big models. But from our point of view, it will bring it down from the top. Notice all the holes didn't go with it at this stage. All these reference lines didn't go with it. So there are other types of parameters you might want to add. So for instance, we're looking for the weight, so we might want to put the density in. So in this little table here, you could add a new parameter which isn't attached to a dimension. So this is a shared parameter. They've got to be shared, so you can go in the schedule, again from this instance. No parameter selected, so let's select a parameter. So I'm now going to create a new one. So it's not column length, so I have to create a new one. So edit, new parameter. I'm now going to put density, and I'm going to say, let's see if I can find this in here. So is it in the structural unit weight, mass? I'm not sure whether unit area is sensible, but you could have unit weight. Or if you're not sure about things, you can create your own parameter. Mass per unit length. So I can't see density, so I'm going to create one, and rather than put it inside here, I'm going to go to common and then put it down as a number, because then I'm in control of the units. As you'll see, this can cause problems in the future. So if I now press, I've got density common number, press OK. And now that's pressing OK and OK again. I just go back. I've kept it on column length rather than density. Press OK, press OK. So now I've got density in here. So you can do some research and see what the density of aluminium is. and put it in here in the units you want to put it in. I'm going to go for 2,700. Have a look at what you think it might be. It can be a formula. Press OK. So now when this goes into a project, it will take in two things with it. It will take in a length that you can put into a schedule, and it's also got a density. You can do exactly the same with the EC factor. So you could, in the coursework, we'll be doing an embodied carbon factor, and again you could embed these into each of the different parameters. So that's as far as I wanted to go with parameters. Using those and using these carefully will help you when it comes to the schedule. It might seem laborious at this stage, but you can imagine when you share this data with people, you want to share the data. This could include cost or anything in here. Okay, have a go at that.